good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet. Happy Monday to ya. Man, we got a lot of things to talk about today in a little bit of time. Coach Kyle Evans coming to you from nature today. We're up here in Ohio visiting some family, having some Father's Day things, enjoying some time, and gonna work a lot today to pour into some of the awesome coaching clients that I have, partnership and coaching. But before that, we are going to do the Grow Show, which is our daily checkup from the neck up, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to talk about something super important. Father's Day. This is my tribute. This is my tip of the cap. This is my info and emotional dump session of Father's Day that I want to reach out there and give to you. So if you're into that, hey, tune in, stay in here. If not, you just bought back some of your morning. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about Father's Day. It was yesterday. It was an awesome day, and it's such a great and important day around the nation, man. And I think it's super important. I also love the fact that it falls during Men's Mental Health Month. I think this is something that we should be taking more time to pay attention to instead of less, right? I want to my dads out there. This episode is for you, and it's not also just to the dads, right? It's not also just to the fathers. It's to the cousins, the uncles, the brothers, the coaches, the scout leaders, the people who are standing up in the community, people who are mentoring, people who are leading. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what this day is about. It's about the service of other people. It's about the helping, the leading, the next generation. You see, a lot of times we're not assigned fatherhood, but we're entrusted with it. You're not assigned fatherhood, but you're entrusted with it. I don't know if you know this, but more often than not, you don't get a trophy for being a present father, but you do get a legacy. We don't always get applause. In fact, more often than not, we don't get applause, but we do get impact, right? We do get impact. That's the cost, that's the reward. I do want you to understand that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. There's a way I've heard this said before, and it's um, being a dad, being a father is not something that perfect people do, but it's something that perfects the person. Being a dad, being a father is not something that perfect people do, but it's something that perfects the person. It's not a job, it's not a title, it's not a role, it's a calling, right? And today we're going to answer it, man. Today we're going to talk about it. This is one of the highest and holiest and most wonderful callings that a person can have, fatherhood. And again, whether that's biological or one that you're stepping into and just leading, whether that's a son or a community, whether that's your blood or whether that is the neighbor or an area or a team or a pack, who are you leading? You know, I used to think that being a dad meant providing, right? Providing. Now I know it means becoming. It means becoming. Fatherhood is less about having the answers and more about being available in the questions. Let me say that again for you. It's less about having the answers, it's more about being available in the questions. Are you there? Are you holding space? A lot of times our children, they don't need us to be superheroes, they need us to be real. The calling, it's daily. And a lot of times it's quiet, and more often than not, it's unseen, but it's always sacred. It's always sacred. And I'm so proud to be known as that three-letter word, dad. And I see so many great men out there just doing their best, just doing their best. And I think it's something that should be celebrated more than just a day a year. Guys, we don't just raise kids, we're raising future husbands, we're raising future wives, mothers, fathers, leaders, friends. Are we taking it that seriously? Are we understanding that the ceiling our kids will stand on is us? We can also be the floor that they fall through. Men, are we paying attention? Are we showing up? Are we holding space? Are we being in the gap? I feel like there are four pillars out there of a father's calling. Sorry, I'm getting man misty already. This is just I love being a dad. I think it's a powerful thing. I think there are four pillars of a father's calling, guys. And so, one of the things that I think, um, and you've heard me talk about this, especially when we talked about personality passengers like the achiever, the avoider, and the addict. I think that there are layers and lanes and pillars of personalities, of heroes, of characters, of anything, right? There's more sides than one of a cube. And so I think it's the same thing for this father's calling or fatherhood. Number one, I think there are anchors, right? Anchors, we're steady, we're the safe harbor, we're that rock, we're the life place that they can build foundation on. We don't react, we respond, right? Our piece becomes their pattern. I want you to think about that. That is a great side of the cube that is part of this role, part of this calling, part of this character archetype is being the anchor. It's not having fear, but it's how we respond to it and not how we react to it, right? Our piece becomes their pattern. They're watching. The first one is the anchor. The second one is the voice. Words create worlds. Let me say that again. Words create worlds. Your words shape identity. Are you saying everything? Are you saying things like this every day? You're strong. You're kind. You're chosen. You're loved. You're amazing. That voice creates that world, right? Your words create their inner voice, which creates their world. Are you speaking one of power? Are you speaking one of negativity that they'll hear on repeat in the podcast in their mind? Most men spend their lives trying to heal from something their father didn't say. Most men spend their lives trying to heal from something their father didn't say. You are the anchor and you are the voice. Your words create worlds. The next one is you are the mirror. They learn how to treat others by watching how you treat them, how you treat their mother, how you treat your coworkers, your neighbors, the world around you. You are the mirror. If you model masculinity, if you model love, humility, and emotional honesty, that will be what is reflected back. Do you model resiliency, recovery? That's the mirror that they're going to live with. They are watching you more than they are listening to you. So you are the anchor, you are the voice, you are the mirror, and finally, you are the map maker. You don't just protect, we prepare. We give vision, we give direction, we give wisdom. We say, here's how we navigate life. Here's what it means to be an Evans. What is the path? Just like a CEO, right? Map makers, you should be speaking the vision daily, preparing, getting ready, giving direction, giving guidance, giving wisdom. This is how we do this. The world gives them noise, you give them a name. So make sure that you are constantly thinking, not constantly, but you're keeping in your mind of these four different pillars of fatherhood, man, because they're that important. And each one needs the other to do this the right way. The anchor, being the steady, the safe harbor, being the rock, the voice, our words create worlds, being the mirror, understanding that we are teaching them how to treat others. One of the um, things that I heard, and I believe it was Jordan Peterson who said this, but it was essentially um, the wild impact of how the father treats the mother in the household and the ramifications that that has on a child in adulthood and directly correlative to their success and their happiness in life. You're the mirror. And then finally, you are the map maker, where they're giving direction, giving guidance, giving vision, giving wisdom. So I want to get practical with this before I get too man misty on a Monday morning out here in the middle of God's country. So, what are some things that we can do to get practical? And what actions can we take that align with the calling, right? No matter if you are a biological father or a dad or a coach or a leader or a friend or a mentor, what are some actions, some practical actions that we can take that align us with this calling? Number one is writing a legacy letter. Oh, Kyle's talking about writing again. Yes, I am. I am. The legacy letter, guys, it's one page, no fluff. Just here's who you are to me. Here's what I see in you. And here's the kind of man or woman I believe you're becoming. Here's who you are to me. Here's what I see in you. Here's the kind of man or woman I believe that you're becoming. Writing a legacy letter. The next one is touch base daily. Touch base daily. Hugs. Eye contact. Hey, how's your heart today? Not just, how was school? Good. How's your heart today? Hey, what did you fail at today? When we talk about hugs, there's this powerful thing, and some of you have heard me say this before, and I've learned it in the room is Disney. They teach their characters when you visit their theme parks, their cruises, they teach their characters not to break the hug first. So the character will hug the child as long as the child maintains the hug. They do not break first. I thought that was very interesting, and I heard some cool stories about when that was applied in the home, and so I applied it in mine. In the first time that I applied that, mm, the first time that I did not break the hug first was with my son. I said, I'm gonna give this a go, and he hugged me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, as it does now still. How much did I miss? How much did I miss? How much did times did he want a longer one? But I was caught up in whatever, probably something unimportant. So we need to touch base daily, guys. If you want to improve your relationships, take a page from Disney and don't break the hug first. So are you checking in consistently? Because remember, consistency beats intensity every single time. So number one, we're going to write a legacy letter. Number two, we're going to touch base daily, check in and actually check in, right? Not just flippant or passing by, like take a moment and really intentionally check in. Number three, if you're still with their mother, I want you to date their mother. I want you to date her. I want you to date the shit out of her. If you are not, I want you to respect her in front of them. If you are together, I want you to date her. I want you to show affection. If you are divorced or not together, I want you to show maturity. Either way, I want you to honor their mother. It's how you honor their story. So that's number three. And I know that some of you guys are like, Kyle, that's easier said than done. I know. I know. I understand the burden of fatherhood. It's not for the faint of heart. And yet it is your calling. Number four, share a struggle and a win. I think this is very important when it comes to dadding. Guys, we've got to stop setting an example of complete and total perfection. Like, let them see your humanity. Let them understand that you do have struggles, you do have burdens, and you work through them and you practice them and you get through them. And it's okay to feel a certain type of way. It gives them permission to be fully human too. It gives them permission to still feel worthy of love, even when they're not perfect. So share a struggle, but also share a win. Hey, here's something that I got wrong this week, and here's what I did to get it right. Hey, here's how I failed today. And this is one of the things I did to correct it. Let them understand the truth. Number four, I want you to tell a story from your childhood. Kids crave connection. Guys, they crave it. Give them a piece of your history. Show them who you were and how you became who you are. Here is the funny thing that I've realized implementing this into my own life with my own kids. They repeat it back to me, usually multiple times that day. And oddly enough, they'll definitely repeat it back at some point during that week. So I know that it's working. I know that it's making an impact. I know they're craving that connection and they're super passionate when they get it. So summing those up, write a legacy letter. Tell them, hey, here's who you are to me. Here's what I see in you. Next is I want you to touch base daily, checking in intentionally. Number three, date their mother or respect her in front of them. If you're married, show affection. If divorced, show maturity. Number four, share a struggle and a win. Let them see your humanity. And number five, tell a story from your childhood. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet, there are no perfect fathers, but there are present ones. There are intentional ones. There are brave ones. So if you were listening today and you've blown it, welcome to the club. I see you, brother. We're out here. I got it. If you're listening today and you've never had a great example, be the one that breaks the chain. You can be the one who synthesizes the poison of the past. You can be the one that metabolizes the poison of the past. Be the one that breaks the chain. If you are listening and you are doing your very best every single day, that's enough. That's enough. Keep going. The title of dad isn't earned once, unfortunately. It's earned every single day. It's earned every single day. Hey, the sun's up, ladies and gentlemen. Rent's due. We got to go earn it. Your calling as a father, your calling as a role model, your calling as a mentor, your calling as a coach, your calling as a brother and uncle. It might be some of the most sacred work you'll ever do. So let me tell you this, men out there. I see you. I'm proud of you. I'm here for you. Keep doing it. Keep showing up. Keep participating. Because no matter what you hear or what you've been told, you matter. Your role matters, and it matters more than you know. I will be starting a brand and a community here in the coming months called Dad and it's a place for dads, it's a place for coaches, it's a place for mentors. That's why we call it Dad and. So that's something you're interested in connecting, growing, building. Be on the lookout for that. It's coming soon. Happy Father Day. Happy Father's Day, boys. Let's go out there. Let's keep building legacies. Let's keep showing up. I got your back. I'm there for you. I'm cheering for you, even if you think no one else is. Have a great one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.